Africa, the Rainbow Nation. Out of the storm of apartheid, we emerged resilient and diverse as the colors of the rainbow. Sawubona, dumelang, good evening. I greet you in 3 of the 11 official languages, 12 including sign language.
That is actress and singer Refilwe Maitisa, who came second runner-up at the inaugural Africa Monologue Challenge in Ghana. The South African was among 11 finalists who battled it out to the Accra National Theatre for a grand prize that includes a lead role in a film. Actress and singer Refilwe joins us now from Johannesburg to speak about her experience and achievement. Refilwe, congratulations. Thanks so much for speaking to us this evening. Talk to us about the monologue, the Africa Monologue. What is it?
The Africa Monologue is an initiative, it's a competition to invite Africans and the diaspora from all around the world to perform monologues and to prove that there's emerging talent in Africa, there's emerging talent on the continent that can compete with the world.
Now, how did you prepare for the monologue? Because I suppose, as it suggests, it's you speaking on your own or speaking on a particular subject matter. Give us a little more insight, if you will.
Well, when I prepare for a monologue, I have to obviously go through it, break down the script. But when you're performing a monologue, even though it's just you, you have to be as though you're talking to somebody. So even though you're by yourself, it seems like you're talking to the air. It's not. So you're talking to either the other character or you're speaking to the audience.
And in your presentation, who were you talking to? Talk to us about your script and what it is that you came up with.
Yes, so the monologue you just saw is called What Makes South Africa Special. So each of the contestants from all over Africa, we had to come up with a monologue of what makes us who we are. So when I was presenting that monologue, I was presenting it to the audience, basically inviting them, showing them who we are.
So let's talk about what was challenging about preparation and obviously the contest. It was the first one, certainly in Africa. Not entirely sure if you've participated or competed in a monologue before.
And in terms of monologues, I've done them before, either in a show or in school when there was training. But in terms of a competition, I haven't done a whole monologue competition over 8 months.
So you were out there selling South Africa because it was what makes us different, what makes us great. And what were your key selling points?
My key selling point was the Rainbow Nation. When I got the brief, the first thing that came to mind is the Rainbow Nation, and also the cradle of humankind, where everything began, and our great leader, Nelson Mandela, and also the fact, because this is an acting competition, the fact that we have amazing theater like Sarafina and plays that are inspired by South Africa, like Lion King. So those are the key points. It's very difficult to speak about South Africa in 1 minute, everything that's great about us in 1 minute. But I just took those things that really stood out that I think would draw people in and make them want to come here.
So let's talk about key learnings for you. You placed third. I know the eye was on the first prize, but there would have been key learnings. And obviously it's a significant achievement nonetheless.
Yes. For me, what I've gained from the competition is how to perform excellence within a specific period of time. So they could give us a brief, let's say, on a Monday, but then you have to give your monologue in on a Wednesday or on a Thursday. And these monologues that you're doing are being adjudicated by casting directors from Kenya, from Ghana, from Germany. So you're really putting yourself out there and you're giving your best performances within a specific time frame, which is 1 minute, 30 seconds. That's all we got for the entire competition. So it really taught me discipline and it challenged me to be creative in a continuous process.
Refilwe, you speak about great performances. One of your great performances was in a play called The Slaves, from what we understand.
Yes, The Slaves.
Yeah, so talk to us about collaborating with other African artists. Talk to us about this experience.
Honestly, that was one of the best experiences I've ever had in terms of acting and in my career. So there were 11 finalists from 9 different countries, and we were brought together to perform The Slaves by Dr. Mohammed bin Abdullah, and it's a very famous play. And what that play really proved to us, and I think what the competition wanted to say, is that as Africans, even though we come from different places, we're so diverse, we can bring those things that make us different, but be united in that. So that was an excellent experience to be able to play an African with other Africans.
Now you'll be featuring in a Pan-African film, I gather, and that's on the horizon. Talk to us about that.
Yes, so all of the finalists, 11 of us, are going to be in a Pan-African film. And that will be shooting, the date is to be confirmed. And basically, each of us are going to have a key role in the film. The lead role will be going to the person who won. And then the first runner-up and second runner-up, me being second runner-up, I'll have a supporting role in the film.
Now, isn't it incredible that you had 11 finalists? Yes, there was only one winner, but clearly everybody's a winner. There are no losers in this.
I think so, because each of us came number 1 in our respective countries. And to be able to do something for 8 months, to be able to go through the whole voting process, all of the challenges that we had to do leading up to the competition, to make top 11 is an honor, and to be third was amazing for me.
Now talk to us, Refilwe, about you being a trained actress, performing in places like the United States, back home in South Africa. That cultural exchange, if you will, how do you manage that?
I think what makes us unique in South Africa and the training is the sense of collaboration, the sense of Ubuntu. And I think that you can see that in our theater, you can see that on our TV, the community. And I think something that I've learned in the US is the individual process of how you do something. When you're doing a project, when you're coming up with a role, you have your own process that you go through. And to marry those two things has been a great experience for me. It's taught me a lot, and that's something that I wanted to bring onto the stage at Africa Monologue Challenge.
Now, as we wrap up, we're obviously very grateful that you made time for us. Talk to us about that one African actor or actress that inspires you and why.
Ooh, Silu Makakangube. He is an amazing actor. He does theater, he does film, he's done television. He's been in the industry for a very long time. I would love to work with him one day, or even just to learn from him, be mentored. So I would say he's a fantastic, fantastic actor.
Well, you're fantastic too, and appreciate your time, Refilwe. Thanks so much for speaking to us on Africa Today.
Thank you.
Actress and singer Refilwe Maitisa, who came second runner-up for the inaugural Africa Monologue Challenge in Ghana. And with that, we wrap up Africa Today for today. I'm Hugo de Batika. Thank you for the pleasure of your company, Africa. Look forward to seeing you again next Thursday.